This is a video response to Zebra Shark, who asked the question, or answers the question himself, what is your favorite movie? Now, at the time of this recording, I haven't watched Zebra Shark's video just yet. I just had a chance to see the title, wanted to spit this off really quick and get it scheduled to post. That way I had it all set, and then I'm going to circle back and then watch and comment on Zebras, and we'll go from there. So hopefully I'm answering this correctly. I've got 3 different movies that are my favorite, and they're categorized in different ways. I like movies a lot. I enjoy them. It's one of my favorite hobbies, is sitting down with the wife and taking in a movie. Our first date was going to a movies. We enjoy movies, the little nuances and the subtle things, and I like to also pick up what the screenwriter's trying to say, because sometimes there's some pretty cool philosophy in that. All that being said, I think the movies that are my favorites have nothing to do with philosophy. So I'll start with the most softball one, and that is the new favorite, as in a movie made in the past. Maybe there's 2 of them. I'm between two movies, and they're both set in the context of World War II. It's got to go to Fury and Greyhound. Maybe Greyhound over Fury. And for similar reasons, I like them both. I believe they're very well acted. The actors just, I believe, did an outstanding job of really bringing me as an audience member into the situation, caring about the people, caring about the different situations. You have different personalities at play, and the thing about World War II and things like that reminds me of old-timey stuff, reminds me of my grandpa, and man, I miss him. So good on y'all for making those movies. So those are my 2 modern favorite movies, like new favorites. Haven't really had a time to really set in. Next movie is favorite movie that doesn't have any sort of like rewatchability beyond reason. Like, the wife and I will watch a movie and we'll watch it multiple times. I'm talking 10s and 20s and 50 times in some cases. But that honor, if there is such a thing about it, actually goes to Pulp Fiction. So my favorite one-time watch, Pulp Fiction. I am lucky enough to be of age where I was able to see Pulp Fiction at the actual theater during its initial release. I was just a senior in high school, graduating from high school and starting out as I hadn't quite dropped out of college yet, so I was a freshman down at USF, and caught that one weekend, and man, it absolutely blew my mind. The dialogue between the characters, the way the framework, it's written like an independent film, and I hadn't really had much exposure to that. Followed it up a few weeks later. I go to visit my buddy up in Gainesville, and we run across Reservoir Dogs, and that kind of cemented my fanosity of Quentin Tarantino movies. But that leads me to my all-time favorite long-term. When this thing, I was, again, lucky enough to be old enough to have seen this in the theater, and I saw it in the theater 3 times when it was in the theater. That movie is Tombstone with Val Kilmer and Kurt Russell. And man, just everything takes the cake. Biggest part of what I like about it is the dialogue, such as Val Kilmer saying, "Your buddies may get me in a rush, but not before I turn your head into a canoe," to just the swagger that Val Kilmer had as Doc Holliday. Good stuff. Video response is welcome. I'd like to see this thing keep going. What's your favorite video, movie? Why? Is it a documentary? What type of movies do y'all like? Comment below if you're not inclined to make a video. All right, man. Catch you on the next one.